Why will Senator Ireti Kingibe, a woman senator, attack a fellow woman senator, Senator Natasha, over these whole allegations made against the Senate President, Senator Akpabio? Why? I thought it's supposed to be women supporting women. Could it be that the biggest enemy of a woman is a woman? Why will a Senator Ireti Kingibe, rather than defend another woman, come out openly to attack her? If you're wondering the same thing, I have wondered it too. And two answers come to my mind. Two answers. Number one, envy. And number two, guilt. Senator Ireti Kingibe went on about how she is a mother, or she's old enough to be a mother to Senator Natasha Akpoti. How she was there in the Senate 6 months before Senator Natasha Akpoti came. Yet, Senator Natasha Akpoti goes on to snatch Senator of the Year from her. Senator of the Year. Even when you have a Senator Natasha Akpoti coming to complain that women and indeed opposition legislators are being silenced. And when you consider that even the Senator Ireti Kingibe, we've not heard anything serious from her. Only once in a while when she's fighting against Wike. And she also complained about these same women being silenced. You would have thought that she would be the number one person to defend a Senator Natasha, right? When a Senator Natasha comes to make an allegation of being silenced. But no, because 6 months, 3 months in office, just 3 months, after just 3 months being in office, Senator Natasha Akpoti releases a video documentary of a long list of projects that she has executed for her constituency. A long list, a very long one. In fact, I was very, very impressed after just 3 months. And then if you compare that to a Senator Ireti Kingibe, what does she have to show? Nothing. I guess she felt very, very, very embarrassed by the documentary of Senator Akpoti, and she bottled it in. And then the opportunity she gets, she lashes out. So that's the first reason. Envy. Envy. Senator Natasha Akpoti, since she arrived into the Senate, seemed to have stolen the shine of Senator Ireti Kingibe. So, when the question came to my mind, why will a woman senator attack another woman senator in a Senate where you have just 4 women senators out of 109? When I asked myself that question, one of the answers that came to my mind is this, what I just told you: envy. Even though Senator Ireti Kingibe is way older than Senator Natasha, in the shortest possible time, Senator Natasha has stolen the shine of Ireti, being chosen ahead of Ireti for Senator of the Year, and stealing the hearts of Nigerians with her many constituency projects. What does Ireti Kingibe have to show for her 2 years of being a senator now? What? Nothing. In fact, I regret spending my time, energy, and money to vote for her. Nothing. So out of sheer envy, rather than support a cause that is supposed to liberate the Senate and indeed the National Assembly, she decides to pursue her own pocket. Well, am I surprised? And that brings me to the second reason why Senator Ireti Kingibe is attacking Senator Natasha over Akpabio. Mind you, Ireti and Senator Natasha are supposed to be opposition senators. if this was within APC, they know how to cover themselves and defend themselves. Yes, even when a fellow APC senator is wrong, they know how to defend themselves. And then you consider that Senator Natasha and Senator Ireti are both opposition senators, and for that they should, show some camaraderie, right? But no, because of the second reason, guilt. Cast your mind back to one of the things that Senator Natasha said in that her video, in that her interview on Arise News TV. She said that there is a culture of kolobi the money in the National Assembly, not just even the Senate. A culture of kolobi the money. And that the clerk of the Committee on Local Content actually said that to her, which means na so them they do am. And if you cast your mind back a little further, you remember that even our own former President Olusegun Obasanjo made a similar allegation that the Senate is a cartel, a cabal, and that they have a way to use corruption to stuff the mouth of senators to stop them from speaking truth to power. It was Obasanjo that said it. Alas, it's the same thing that Senator Natasha Akpabio said, which means one thing, that indeed, if those allegations were true, what the Senator Natasha Akpabio said, the clerk of the committee said, if it is true that that is what goes on in the National Assembly, and I tend to believe it, because if a former president of Nigeria, in the person of Olusegun Obasanjo, will make a similar claim, then there should be some element of truth in it. So if that statement is true, it means that Senator Ireti Kingibe is also one of those senators that has kolobied, that has been stuffed, whose mouth has been stuffed with rottenness, and then to co-opt her and gag her and control her. That's what it means. So for a Senator Natasha Akpabio to come out and be making that kind of claim, it means that Senator Ireti Kingibe too don't join them, and it is obvious to everybody. 160 million bulletproof car. Ireti Kingibe said, that's how they do it. When he talked about, how much a senator takes home. In fact, out of the senators that came to mention how much their take-home pay was, he had an usual Kalu who said even the 23 million or maybe 21 million was not even enough. But you had an opposition senator, Ireti Kingibe, couldn't even come out to speak even a pinch of truth. So, if Senator Natasha Akpabio's statement were proven to be true, it would mean that Ireti Kingibe is also guilty of the corruption and the rot in the National Assembly. So what would you expect? Why wouldn't she rush out of bed in a hospital to rush to Arise News TV to attack Senator Natasha Akpabio? Why wouldn't she do that? She would do that to defend herself, to defend her interest. That's all they do. It's exactly as former President Olusegun Obasanjo said or described it. They co-opt you by stuffing stuff, rottenness into your mouth so you can't speak. Look, Senator Ireti Kingibe, I regret voting for you. I voted for you, even though you did not campaign. But I regret it. Not necessarily because of this, your statement on Natasha Akpabio, but because your performance has been abysmal. Abysmal. Nothing to show. Come out like Natasha Akpabio did. Show us, do a documentary video and show us a list of the projects you have executed in your 2 years now as a senator. Do it. Instead of just seizing every opportunity to prove that we that voted you, we made a big mistake. You keep proving us right. It's a shame, because I'm sure that from the look of things, you're satisfied with just being a one-time senator. Already, Philip Aduda is, how do you even say it now? Is dancing around Wike, or carrying Wike's, but he's practically Wike's PA now, because he knows that with what Wike did in Rivers for Tinubu, he's hoping that Wike can come and repeat it in Abuja so that he can get back into the seat. And this is where I want to put in a caveat. Nigerians, residents of Abuja, this is the time for us to take our destinies in our hands. All of these fights, where would they see them, they fight so? It's for their own selfish interests. We need people that can speak for the people. And these people cannot come forth because of the kind of political party systems that we have. So if we are to have credible candidates, we need a new political party. Don't tell me, oh, join any of the existing political parties, whether the big ones or the small ones. No. They are two sides of the same coin. The big political parties, they breed big man politics. They breed corrupt leaders. And you see the small political parties, they have corruptly tuned politicians just sitting idle waiting for which big fish will come to them from the big political parties when it is time for elections and primaries. That's all. And there are so many unique things that are unique to just this new political party that I'm talking about that you must take into consideration as a citizen of Nigeria. I invite you to join us to start the Abundance Party of Nigeria. Abundance Party is the way to whatever solution you think you might have. If you think we should divide Nigeria into 1 million, come to Abundance Party. If you think we need a new constitution, come to Abundance Party. If you think we need true federalism, come to Abundance Party. If you think we need to stop marginalization, come to Abundance Party. Abundance Party is the party for you. If you are a teacher, you are a vulcanizer, you are an Uber driver, you are a civil servant where never really they touch, those kind of corrupt monies. Whoever you are, you look into your pocket and you don't have billions in there that are probably stolen. This is the party for you. If you miss this opportunity, we may never get it again. Don't say, oh, Nigeria is finished. Nigeria, we're still existing. Some people are still taking the resources of this country. It is deception to feel and fall into this propaganda that Nigeria is finished. Just don't participate. It is deception. Abundance Party is the way out. More details on this later. In fact, join us. Click a link in the description to join us to create and form this political party. We need your 1,000 naira. It's not so much. You can contribute it. It will be the best investment you ever make. This is the kind of investment that you make that will secure your children's future and your children's children's future. This is the only investment. I invite you to join us. But for Senator Ireti Kingibe, it's a shame that you ended like this.